Well, hello my loves, I am back. This is week 2 for Calm Journaling series. This is part 1. And the purpose for this series is to offer some calm, some distractions, something to do while we may be home or out of work or recovering or whatever it might be, that we can kind of have a place to put our mind at rest and create. And creating always does that for me. I have chosen one single word for each prompt, and today's word is peace. So I will be doing 2 videos a week. These are the ones we've done so far. This was week 1, part 1, week 1, part 2. Now we're on to week 2, part 1. And so I'll just explain a little bit, and then I will turn the camera on and we'll create this together. And I love seeing your projects. If you are doing a project along with me, share that. Put hashtag Shawn Petite or hashtag Calm Journaling and I can find it. And on Instagram, I will repost them as often as I see them or can. So anyway, this piece, and I also want to say, I want to make sure to remind you that this series is all about ease. Let's ease into this. Let's not make it complicated. Or you can make it as complicated as you want it. But I want to remind you that this is to soothe our souls, not make us frustrated. So if it's not perfect, if it's not exactly what you wanted, just let it be. Write about it. Write about maybe what you wanted to do or something like that, but let it be just what it is, a time for us to be present in this moment, in this page, and let all the other things go, and just be happy with what we've done, the physical act of creating whatever it looks like. So today's word is peace, and I chose a magazine page that has this water scene with a little tiny sailboat in there. It was perfect. I grabbed some paint chips, because I was looking for kind of that ocean blue color, because to me, water always brings me peace, whether it's a lake or the ocean or a river. Water, that symbol for me, always kind of just calms me right down. And so that's why I chose water, because that represents peace for me. And then peace for me also is just creating, the act of creating. So I was looking for colors. I started out with maybe a few paint colors, and then I thought, I had some paint chips that were handy. I grabbed those and had the perfect color. And again, I'm trying to go for ease and just being quick and in the moment and not thinking too hard about it. So I grabbed those and used those. Here and here is the large paint chip, and this is the smaller paint chip. I've got some washi tape. Washi tape is great for quick and easy accents in our journal pages that don't take dry time or anything like that. Easy to use. And these are just some generic ones that I had, not a, let's see, I don't think there is a name brand on here. And then I used some stenciling. This is Mini Doodles stencil, and this is Fave Words stencil. And then I did some leaves on here because this physical act of growing and calm and peace, nature always is that for me as well. So I put those leaves on there, and I found this piece of paper as I was rummaging through my stuff that had kind of this vine on there. So I thought, and it was the right color, so I put that down. I mean, that's the kind of spontaneous creating that I'm doing as I pick stuff for my journal pages. And then I wrote down for me what peace is, where I find my peace, how I can offer peace, how I can be peaceful in my soul. I'm writing all of that down. And again, it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be sentences. It can be single words. Just let it all come out. And what a wonderful feeling it is to be able to do that in just short periods of time. I used my palette knife and a little bit of teal. I used some Lucas acrylic paint and some gesso. I put all of my papers down with matte gel today because these paint chip cards were really thick and heavy, and I knew that they weren't going to stay down with just my fluid matte medium, so I used the matte gel because it's heavier. Gesso to mix with my Lucas paints for this, and that's it. The only other color was from my washi tape and charcoal pencil. I used my Posca pen for my writing, charcoal pencil to kind of outline some of the leaves and highlight some of the words, and then I thought I would add a few more dots. I did do some sprinkles of paint, but I'm going to add a few more highlights here on my paper with my Sharpie. This is an acrylic paint pen. It's water-based. It's not the oil-based paint pen that we've all used before. And I'm just going to add a few dots here and there to finish this off. All right, my friends, that explains the project for today. I hope this helps. I am seeing some wonderful creations from you all, and I'm so grateful that you're joining me on this journey to weather this storm and find calm and peace within us. Down below in the YouTube description box is all the prompts so that you can have them and know what I'll be creating each week. And then I also have a list down below in the YouTube description box. I'm not doing an actual blog post just to save time. So I'm listing all the supplies that I use in the YouTube description box. If you like this project and want to see more, subscribe, like, all of that kind of thing. Oh, and I also am going to have these in the section called Calm Journaling on my YouTube. It's the playlist. You can search for playlists on my YouTube channel. All of these will be in that playlist series so that you can go back and rewatch them if you've missed one. All right, loves, let's get creating.